What is up, team? Chuck with Traders War Room, and I'm back at you with another video. Guys, I'm just hanging out on Sunday, getting things ready to hit the market running, and I just wanted to drop the quick Sunday motivator. But what I really need you guys to do right now is hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and I need you guys to come along with us on the journey. Check the description tab out. All of our tabs and tools and hyperlinks to every product and service we provide are right there at your fingertips. Now, if that sounds good and you're ready to make some money with us, then all I got to say to you is follow me and let's go to war together. Traders War Room, let's get it. Welcome back, team, and I want to invite everyone to come trade with the bulls at Traders War Room. We're truly something for everyone, regardless whether you want the real-time buy and sell alerts, you want our algos, you want some live trading bell to bell, or you need some one-on-one mentoring. We have something for everybody on the platform, guys. So check us out, traderswarroom.com, and come get some with the bulls. Before we get started, let's check out some recent alerts that we ended up making money on last week. Team, we had a fantastic week last week. We killed it on some financials, got into a path in the semiconductor trades, and we destroyed the health sector and even went with a little bit of green on the SPY. So definitely a nice week that we had making money, and we're looking forward to a great week this week. And team, any of you that follow me, you already know that I'm one of the most consistent traders that is out there pushing out various styles and various type of tickers. And if you want alerts like these, all you got to do is join TWR today, and you can go to traderswarroom.com where you can look at the description tab, and I got all the hyperlinks right there for you. Here's how your markets closed last week. It was green across the board. A lot of bullish sentiment going into the closing week. So definitely hoping for some continuation, but we need to be ready for the dump just in case. So head on a swivel this week, and we're going to follow the trend. And here's your futures. We're a little more green than red, and we're looking to some oil this week because there's a lot of news circulating around and a lot of investors starting to get interested in the oil sector. So that's on the high priority to keep a watch this week. Here's your sector indexes, and this is how they closed out. So communication services was the big highlight, and utilities were the biggest lagger. But as you can see, it was green across the board. This week, I'm really focusing on energy and financials, as I'm expecting to see some dramatic moves one way or the other in this particular sectors, and I'm going to make money on it following the trend. Here's your dark pools with SPY taking over the brunt of all of the dark pool activity. Qs following in second, and you got some of the big caps, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft following in close on the laggers. And here's your calls versus your puts. Definitely more bearish premium out there on the big names. You got Tesla, SPY, Meta, the Q, the Apples. We're going to be following the trend, following the momentum, and paying attention to price action this week very carefully. Here are your top 20 trending stocks. We're going to pay attention to some of these charts in the chart section, but we got some movers that definitely have our attention. DraftKings, Oracle, Rocket, and a few other ones that we're really looking for this week and particularly interested in. Here's your earnings for this week. Nothing spectacular. I'm only really paying attention to two earnings, Oracle and Adobe, but other than that, we got a pretty lackluster week of earnings coming up to us. Here's your economic calendar. Got some big economic news coming up, mainly looking at Tuesday and Wednesday specifically as it relates to the market, but definitely we'll pay attention and see what the economic news gives us and how the market responds. All right, so the first news article that we have is the Disney CEO lays out early plan for digital futures. So Walt Disney on Sunday sketched the contours of his plan on how the entertainment, theme parks, and consumer products conglomerate will use technology to enhance storytelling for the next 100 years. Interesting story about the U.S. railroad unions. They warn of cargo delays as contract deadlines loom. So two unions negotiating contracts for almost 60,000 workers at major U.S. freight railroads on Sunday said that employees are halting shipments of some cargo to gain leverage ahead of this week's deadline to secure labor agreement. And final story, the euro jumps ahead hawkish ECB signals dollar heavy before US CPI data. So the euro jumped to a more than 3-week peak versus the dollar on Monday, and steering rose to the highest this month as European Central Bank officials push the case for further aggressive monetary tightening. All right, enough about that boring news. Let's go ahead and look at some charts and see what's good going into this week and beyond. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give SPY to bullish. I think we look towards a little bit of opening higher than we previously did. I still like SPY going towards 320 before we start to see a rejection and a push to the downside. I still think we're bearish long term on this particular index, but I do think that we're due for a little bit of relief and a little bit of recovery. Bullish on XOP and energy sector as well. Now this one's more of a long-term play, okay? They're kind of seeing some weird playing, like you would think supply and demand is pushing this so that it would actually increase, but it's actually decreasing. But I think this is all just a ploy here recently, and I think that over the long term we're going to see this continue to rise. So definitely I'm bullish on this one, but you got to be patient. And I'm bullish on the financial sector. I'm just riding momentum on this. I'm going to follow price action, and I'm going to follow momentum as far as the banks are concerned. Oracle, I'm going to go ahead and give them the bullish run on this one. This one could be interesting. I see this doing fairly well going into earnings, and depending on the outcome of earnings, this could have a dramatic push to the upside. This ticker has been getting some attention here recently, RKT. Now, I don't know too much about this company, but all I'm going to do with this particular one is I'm follow the price action and the trend. So for right now, because I got some bullish sentiment going on and the price action looks like there's room to go to the upside, I'm going to go ahead and go with the bull. Crypto has been getting a little bit of a buzz here recently. I think coin can see some remnants of the crypto market. I believe that this merger news thing or this restructuring of the Ethereum is going to push crypto to a bullish type of movement. Oxy, one of my favorite energy plays. I think that we'll see some consolidation here at this level and a push to the upside to go try to test those recent highs and potentially a breakout. Adobe, I think Adobe's been beat up quite a bit, and I like it at this current level where it's at for some continuation to the upside and a potential retest of some recent highs. And with that said, team, our next chart that we have up is our free trade alert, and I know you guys love these, and so far we are 7 for 7. We have one actively open, and we're going to go ahead and get into another trade right here. I'm going to give you my idea, and we'll see if our trigger pulls. We're going to go ahead and pull the trigger and make the kill shot. We're going to go ahead and get into a DraftKings trade, and I'm bullish on this one, so we're going to look to calls. And here's the contract I'm looking at for DraftKings, and so we're going to go ahead and look to enter this trade as long as we close above our moving averages on a 5-minute, at least 15 minutes best chart. Tomorrow, we're going to look to go ahead and get into this trade for a swing long, and if we close below it, we'll re-evaluate it, and we'll probably look to the put side. And I wanted to show you guys this. This is a new feature that Robinhood has, and I know a lot of people kind of were turned away from Robinhood, but I know that a lot of newer investors use Robinhood when they start out because it is so simple. I just wanted to show you that you do have some advanced charting features that have just been added so that you can utilize them. They're still not quite as good as Thinkorswim or Webull or TradingView, but they are getting better. All right, and with that said, guys, that is the video. I want you to quit wasting that money that's not making money, and I hope you join Traders War Room. Check the description tab out in the bio, or come check us out on the website, as all of our platform and products and services are right there at your fingertips. And here's some links to all of our products and services that are most popular at Traders War Room, and you can always go to the description tab right there, and I have hyperlinks. You just click on it, go check us out, and see what we got. And as always, from all the staff at Traders War Room, I want to say thank you. And our official Battle Buddy Rocket wants to say thank you. And we want to remind you guys that we look at the stock market like a war zone. Stocks and sector, those are our battles, and we do it together as a team. Attack, conquer, destroy, and we're always going to war. If you can get down with that and you want to make some money with us, then all I got to say is follow me and let's go to war together.